They're talking about like their ex-boyfriends or something. I don't know.
I didn't go here. I just went here.
I don't know. All right, so we're gonna go over the process, kind of start to finish from printing to production. So as you can see right here, when I built the building, we put our printing facility right here. We have the great P&W, we have Bison Printing, which makes things so efficient because we can literally design it upstairs, we print it next door, we actually can shoot it in the photo studio in the back, and then we ship it from the front. So we'll kind of take a look at Bison Printing. We'll show you kind of how you build headwear from start to finish. Same thing with t-shirts and hoodies and all that stuff. So we just got a package of all of our new samples for spring 2025. Yeah, spring, summer 2025 arrived, so we'll go over that stuff. Let's get into it. So really it starts from tech pack level, so that's just a really technical file that has all the trims, everything in there. So as you can see, we'll actually take a look at some of this headwear. Like I said, it just arrived. We have to call out the size, we call out how it's printed, we call it the Pantone colors. This headwear piece, you'll see this here in a minute, the way we have this kind of raised printing. This, you know, it's corduroy. It's actually, we've never done a corduroy trucker before, so you'll see also how things look so much different on screen to the actual production. And honestly, that takes a lot of back and forth over WhatsApp with our manufacturers who are on like a 16-hour time difference. So yeah, let me show you some of the new headwear that just came in. Then we'll go over the process from design to printing for all of our t-shirts, hoodies, stuff like that. So you can see over here is where I like to dump everything, make small tweaks. We're measuring stuff, tweaking all the trims, and this is kind of where I stand and do all this. So we have all these books over here. These are all just different manufacturers from bags, hats, hoodies. This is where, if you remember the corduroy hat that you saw on screen, it's like vastly different in real life. We call out a specific color of corduroy, which doesn't necessarily transfer over 100% on screen. Obviously, things always look way better once they arrive. Even like this, the paracord on this, the trim is like so dope. So stuff like that, like we literally, you can see there are like hundreds of colors to choose from. And then same thing, and this is just some of it. I just pulled some of this stuff out. You know, you pick the mesh, you pick the fabric. Some of these are like things we've never done before. It's like if you look at this trucker here, you got like this plastic 3D, you know, hit, and then you have with this embroidery. And we get 2 samples of every hat. Super important. We photo these go on models that go in our catalog that our sales rep takes out. So all the stores see this stuff, they see an actual product before we ever go do the bulk production that goes out to our end consumer. Like I said, this comes out 9 months, spring of 2025. Yeah, we just try to work that far ahead of schedule. And also it's just like quality control, making sure the samples are the same. And sometimes we do get samples that will like tweak, where like one might be a red bill, but same structure, all that. Yeah, so that's kind of the process. And not every single product ends up going to production. Who's this guy? Like this. So we'll get like 2 different samples. As you can see, as next to Chris, you can see the 2 different samples here. Yeah. We get 2 different samples. This is a wax canvas, and this is just normal cotton twill. We didn't know which we wanted to go with. The end result, we kind of mixed the 2. We did go with the wax canvas, but we went with like this style label. So this also helps us just get stuff dialed. You know, talking about having 2 different samples made, we also sample stuff out with multiple manufacturers. 2 different, you can see 2 different companies, they were given the exact same information and it's interpreted different. Same call out, same everything. At the end, this is what we went with here. It's a little heavier, a little thicker, and it's more that Christmas sweater feel. This, you can see there's more detail, but it's just a thinner sweater. Some people might be into, but overall, this is what we were going for. Big, chunky, old school looking Christmas sweater. This comes out in 45 days.
It's also the same color code that you sent them?
Yeah.
Because they're also different colors.
Totally. Yeah, different colors, different weights, and they're given the same information, the same Pantones. It's those subtle things that make a big difference. Before we jump over to the print shop, let me show you up here. This is the design deck that went out. This is all stuff that's come out or releasing in the next 2 weeks to maybe 5-6 weeks. This is where everything, all the upcoming stuff, all right here. That goes out. Keep the samples, all this stuff. Let's see, they're printing this stuff right now for fall. Let's go head over there, go see some of the printing process. This is how close our print shop is. Obviously, it's right next door. It's super intentional by design. So then when we do press checks, that's why we have a sliding window. You can just open it up, holler down at them if you need to. And you can see back here is our photo studio, which we share with another company we started called Momentum Studios. Momentum Studios is back here. And as you can see, we just have a ton of equipment that we're always shooting something. And you can see there's our upstairs. So we can actually, you know, it's lofted so you can holler from down there. Same thing other side of our warehouse. So here we go. So back here, this is our print shop. Everybody must be at lunch. Bison Printing does all of our printing, but they also print for like thousands of other companies. They also do design work for tons of other companies too. I mean, as you can see, kind of funny. Obviously, we did another run of this. So this is like the production sheet that they get. So there's different films. So each color is its own film. Let me see if some of our screens are over here. All this stuff is all stuff for us. Actually, all that pile of stuff over there too. I actually used to do my own screen printing in my bedroom when I was in high school. This equipment is a little better, but this is where they expose the graphics. You can see like here's the screen set up here. This is for the Boulevard race, which we sponsored. So then here, this is where all the screen storage is. Oh yeah, like here's one of our screens here. So you can see like this is one color for, it's called jagged teep. So one of our core items. They keep all the screens here. You can see it's this yellow light because all the emulsion is light sensitive, but with the yellow light, it doesn't expose all the emulsion. And then back here is where they reclaim the screens. So a pressure washer, they put a graphic on there after it's been burned, clean it out. Then they end up out on the production floor. And then out on the production floor, that's where you'll see as the press is going, every station is a different color. Ooh, actually look at this. Shout out Mike Miller, the Observer. Mike used to work for us a few years back, one of my best homies. Actually, we're going golfing tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Mike. So yeah, basically we kind of walk from the front of the Great PW around back over to Bison Printing. And that's the process, start to finish. You got to see some headwear and you got to see some tees, hoodies and stuff getting printed, all that production. And we put it right here. I just wanted a space that was full of creativity every single day. Carlos, you're a huge piece of that. Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
So we showed you guys how everything's designed, produced, and now we're out on a photo shoot. Carlos and I are at I don't know where we're at. We're in the middle of the woods. We saw, I don't know, all of our models, photographer. There's some way that way, so we just have to listen to him. But we have Malik. So Malik has modeled for us a handful of times.
And been in the last vlog.
Oh, he was in the vlog with the board shorts, yeah.
Yep.
And we found out yesterday, he's like, I have cornrows in my hair. Not that it's bad, but it's a different look. Let's go see how Malik's looking, and I'm sure he looks really good. So we have to decide, do we want that look for the collection? Do we throw a beanie on his head? And I don't know who the girl models are, so I guess we'll meet them. And Chris is out here shooting. I don't hear them. But yeah, so we're gonna go show you guys kind of a behind the scenes look. We do shoots almost every single week. So yeah, here we are in the outdoors. I think over to State Park? City Park?
City Park, Dishman Hills.
Dishman Hills in Spokane Valley. It's beautiful. Let's go find everybody.
Oh, Malik! What?
Yeah, I just have my.
What are you doing, Christopher?
Golden.
Chris depends.
Chris depends, baby. You can always depend on me.
Mr. Christopher Gray, everybody. Oh, what you don't know about Chris is he's so committed to his craft. He wears Depends in the shoot, so he actually just poops and pees his pants while he shoots. So he doesn't break. He's like a NASCAR driver. That's how good he is. So yeah, so we bring out everything up for the upcoming collection. So obviously you're gonna see this in a few weeks. Maybe by the time this video comes out, this might be out. Fleece line flannel, the diamond stitch on the inside. Super warm. Oh, this one is like one of my favorite. Our polar fleece flannel. Can't tell. It's like super stretchy. You can see how like stretchy this thing is. I don't know if you pick this up on camera. You can see how like fleecy and warm it is. This thing is absolutely rips, and it's lightweight, stretchy, super warm. Also has a corduroy on the inside of the neck. This will also probably be out by the time this video comes out. But yeah, so you can see we bring out, you know, pretty standard. Bring 2 guys, 2 girls, videographer, photographer,
And Mike.
Mr. Gripman. We need to make a montage of Mike every time he's done this at the camera. Give him the horns. They're talking about like their ex-boyfriends or something. I don't know.
I didn't go here.
I don't know. For like overnight shoots, we definitely make sure we like audit these people. We've had shoots where we go overnight, we've never met the models, and it is cringy. It's so painful. Everybody here is really awesome. It's happened before. If you're gonna spend a few nights with somebody, make sure you know who the heck they are beforehand. But we know Malik. Oh, and Zach. We know Malik and Zach. Kyra
and Shira.
Shira and Kyra.
Shira.
Shira? Kyra?
Shira and Kira.
Gosh,
Kira, right?
Kira.
That's Shira.
Kira,
right?
Shira. Kira, Shira.
Shira.
Joel left us,
He had to wrangle some kids, some family emergency.
so we just wrapped it up for him, and we just got done with the shoot.
Had amazing talent over there, all those models walking away, thinking they're too cool for the camera. Amazing shooter Chris, Zach came in clutch, Malik, Carlos behind the camera. It takes a team. Oh. Peace.
Oh man, Shara, Kira, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
See you later. Malik,
I said no.
thank you.
I said no. I'm just playing.
Zach,
It's over. Thank you.
thank you.
Bye. Everybody, their mom drives a
that
Subaru. Dude,
Chris?
everyone just drives a Subaru here.